What's going on, guys? Today, I thought of something a little bit different. Now, I am playing Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. If you are a fan of Call of Duty, then you should be pretty glad. But however, I'm not just going to be playing Call of Duty, obviously. You saw it in the title. Dang that. Okay, so basically, as I'm playing, I've seen other YouTubers do this. No, let's talk about playing Call of Duty, so why not just do it? So basically, this is gonna happen. I'm gonna share you a little story from the time that I went through my first relationship, and it kind of ended horribly. No, like this was I loved it, but it ended horribly. So basically, here's what you need to know so far. I am a beast at Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. No one steps to me. Now, time to start it out. This all started in daycare. Well, this all started in daycare, basically. So, my mother, she wanted to put us in daycare when she was out working and stuff, because didn't really have a babysitter. Because, no one liked us. I'm kidding. She just couldn't find a babysitter, so she was just going to take us to daycare. And this daycare basically looked like crap. So, none of us wanted to go at all. And we were like, nah, this is just not gonna work. Girl, take me home. I'll babysit myself. When I was only like 11, it wasn't too far back. I was only 11, so I think I would have been pretty fine. But of course, moms, she didn't really agree with that idea. So basically, yeah, we went to daycare. And I'm so glad we did, because I absolutely loved it there. It was the best place I could possibly be at that time. I don't go anymore. I wish I did, but, I'm sort of in middle school now. And plus, I've already quit. I didn't want to quit, obviously. I got my first relationship. So, basically, on the first day, maybe. I don't know. It was some day then. The first few days, there was this girl, and she just walked in through the doors with some shades on, whatever. She was beautiful. But, it was at a moment where you don't really realize that person. You see them walk in, you're not really into that person. But then later on, then you get into that person. Yeah, that so happened to me. I never really realized that we two would be together. So, I'm going to skip some, yeah. So then, it came down to, her name was Angel Blackwell, and she was beautiful, and I still like her. Yeah. And, she was only a year younger than me. I still remember these sometimes where she would lie and say she's in 5th grade. Yeah, I was in 5th grade. And she was in 4th grade. And sometimes she'd say, she was in 5th grade, which, that was just amusing to hear, because then her friend would say, no, you're not, you're just in 4th grade. I honestly didn't care. And if you do care, man, you just don't know how to love, man. Yeah, take a break. There is 40-year-olds dating 20-year-olds. What you think about that? That's a 20-year difference. But whenever someone dates in school, a grade younger, everyone's like, oh my god, no, they can't be dating, that's gross. But, for real, man, just step back. She was only a year younger than me. And, woo! So, this girl named Ambria, she really helped me out. I'm so glad. And she was my cousin. And when I was in that daycare, I didn't realize this till, a week, but I was related to the owners. So, you know how that goes when you're related to a place and stuff. We still didn't get in there free, but, we got treated more well than other people there. But, however, they had a little rule, no dating allowed. And that what's got me mad. And me and Angel, we both knew we weren't allowed to date. That's kind of why I never bothered really talking to her. We really never talked. But then Ambria, she brought us closer together. And I'm really glad that she did. So, the closer together we would get, and then finally, one day, you know, see, this is like my first relationship. I didn't really know how to ask a girl out. I was never that brave kid that could just ask a girl out, and you know, she will always say yes. I'm not Jacob, guys. I'm not Jacob. But what I am was good for her. I mean, she liked me. So, I was doing flips one day, you know, because I roll like that. Impressing the ladies. That's how I roll. So, after that, like a week after that, there was like rumors going around daycare and stuff that, like, she liked me. And that's when I started liking her. And that's when I really realized her. And then I would always dance close to her, really impress her. No, because I can dance really good. That really impressed the ladies. Oh, get some. God dang. Man, I'm winning. I just realized that. Okay, but I'm winning. So that would really impress the ladies. You know what I'm talking about. And she was really the only girl I really liked. Oh, no. Okay, so she was the only girl I liked. So then, after, like, we were dating, it was not a good relationship at all. Like, I'm telling you, it was horrible. Like, we didn't even talk to each other. We didn't hold hands. We didn't hug. We didn't do none of the relationship stuff. You know, because we weren't really allowed to date at daycare. Reasons why we didn't do it. Yeah, that was kind of... Also, I wasn't man enough to do it. So I can't just blame it because of the daycare because we wasn't allowed to date. I'll take responsibility for it. It was my first relationship. Oh, God. And the way that we broke up was the worst way imaginable. Like, you wouldn't even believe what happened. We didn't break up. That's what happened. I just left daycare without a word. Yeah, hard to believe, right? But for some reason, we got separated. Because, you know, I was in 5th grade going to 6th grade. And when I was in 6th grade, you know, they still allowed 6th graders. So, it was like very close to the end of the year of 5th grade. So, you know, that's all good and chill. But then, they bought a new place. Which just was devastating. How? 4th and down, I had to stay there. 5th and up, stay there. And like I said, you know, this was at the close of the year, but however, they don't allow middle schoolers. Well, 7th and up, basically. They allowed 6th, and she was in 4th, going to 5th. But they don't just, like, allow 5th graders. Okay, how do I put this? Okay, so it wasn't close to the end of 5th grade. It was kind of like the middle of it. But then they bought the new building, which, woo, I hated. We were separated, and I hated that so much. I didn't have a focus. I mean, there was people there. I just couldn't talk to them. What am I saying? Oh my, okay, so it's been a while. So basically, no. I totally messed that up. They didn't separate you by grades. They separated you by what school you go to. Okay, yeah, I think that makes more sense. What school you go to. Okay, now, I went to a completely different school as her, but we always made a daycare and stuff, but, you know, my school was in a different building, which so sucked. So, you know what, I just got mad. I just wanted to leave daycare. I told my mother that time after time. You know, I didn't really mean it. Because, you know, it was the best place I could ever imagine. It was the best place I've ever went. Besides, you know, riding some roller coasters. Those are fun too. But, you know, it was the best place. And, you know what? She finally just took me out. And after she did, like a couple months later, they said, you know what, screw it. They just moved everyone in the exact same building. And, I wasn't in daycare no more. I think you can imagine how I thought about that. My own girlfriend and me completely separated. I couldn't see her no more. Couldn't talk to her no more. So that's how that went. was just torture. And of course, I'd go into the bathroom feeling like crap that I should have stayed. All the guilt was on me. I wish I stayed. But then, you know, I had a chance to go. No, wait, no. I never had a chance to go back. Like, I was never given that opportunity again because, you know, once you're out, man, you're out. And I was out, and then they put it together, which sucked for me. So, God, now, I don't want to make this too boring for you, because it's just been 10 minutes of me just telling you this boring old story about my relationship. And no one wants to hear this junk, but, you know, really, it hurt me so bad. I just had to leave like that. And what makes it even more worse is I didn't even get to break up with her. Now you're probably thinking, then technically both of you are still together. Nope. Because guess what? There's only one middle school, which she goes to now. And since I'm in 7th, well, I was in 7th, it's summer break. I'm now in 8th. And well, when I was in 7th, she came to 6th. You know, we still couldn't see each other because we were in separate buildings and stuff. Plus, you know, we haven't talked to each other in months. So it's just like we broken up, even though we never technically broken up. I just left. Which I really wished I didn't do. Probably the biggest mistake of my life. Me just leaving. But, see, here's the juicy part. She had a new boyfriend. And she would hold hands with him, walking to the buses and stuff I never got to do, stuff I never felt in my life. No, just because I made the most horrible decision, leaving daycare. I mean, I really wish I did. Man, I am winning this so good right now. I mean, I really wish I didn't leave, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't know if I'm moved on yet. You know, some nights I still think about her. Some nights I'm like, oh well. She got a new boyfriend. You know, just get over it. I can't get over it, though. I'm one of those guys. I'm one of those guys that cries in the showers. I'm one of those guys that eats soap in the bathtub. You know I'm kidding. Who eats soap in the bathtub? If you eat soap in the bathtub, there's something wrong with you. Hey, I'm sorry. If you have a disability, hey man, that ain't nothing. Then, you know, it's totally fine to eat soap in the bathroom if you got a disability. But if you don't, what is wrong with you? Why are you eating? Okay, you know, screw the soap in the bathtub. You just don't eat soap. Which reminds me of the time I kept calling my brother stupid and idiot, and for punishment, my mother put soap in my mouth. Yeah, because that's a good punishment. Putting soap in my mouth. It really tasted well. No, it didn't. It was horrible. Hey, get away from me. No. Alright, okay, so I'm winning this so good. So basically that's really it. It really hurt me seeing them two just walk into the buses together. You know, and she just look at me like she's never seen me before. And then she'd smile with her boyfriend. And that made me kind of mad because she never smiled with me. I hope she does not watch this video. I honestly do. So this is kind of like my first gameplay, plus like my first story. You know, there's still more to come. I think I pretty much just won this thing, so, you know, I'm just going to end the video here before it gets too long. I want to thank everyone that watched this sad story. Ooh, look at that. I won. So, I want to thank all of you. I want to thank, you know, make sure you like and subscribe. And obviously, it's time for some screen time. So, peace out, y'all. That was probably an amazing kill. Well, I don't know. I'd rate this in... This story is probably an 8. You know, I think it's pretty good. You know, I'll make some more stories later in life, hopefully. Well, peace out, y'all. Hope y'all like this.